Accident investigation November 19th. Accident cause 307.
Accident investigation Nov 19. Accidents are caused, they don't just happen. Facts. Every day, one of every 48 Filipino workers is a victim of injury in the workplace. The recent spate of tragic accidents falls in construction sites, death and mutilation by man-eating machines, lives and properties consumed by smoke, are needless and pointless because they are preventable. Work accidents are costly. In 1995 alone, hundreds of thousand productive days were wasted and some millions of pesos squandered, costs which the Philippine economy can ill afford. The emergence of rare illnesses from yet unexplained reactions of the human body with toxic chemicals and substances is on the rise. The Stephen-Johnson syndrome, SJS, which has stricken some Filipino workers in Taiwan and Pampanga, is a reminder that workplaces using toxic chemicals should have a functioning HS program. Each year, workers suffer millions of occupational accidents, with 400,000 fatalities. Further suffering is caused by 200 cases of occupational disease and an even higher number of threats to workers' physical and mental well-being. A comprehensive safety and health program is a smart investment. Safety becomes an integral part of work practices, operations are conducted efficiently and economically, helping to create workplaces that are free from accident and illness. A short story. This is a story about four workers named everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. There was an important job to be done and everybody was asked to do it. Everybody was sure somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that, because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody would not do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Accident investigation. A methodological effort to collect and interpret the facts of accident. An inquiry as to how and why the accident occurred in order to explore actions that should be taken to prevent or minimize recurrence of the accident. Principle of accident investigation. The investigation of any accident event will never progress unless that event is first properly reported to the appropriate management element within an organization. A formal policy requiring the proper and consistent reporting of all accidents is one of the most important principles of any accident investigation program. Purpose of accident investigation. To establish all facts. To draw conclusion. To make recommendations. To prevent recurrence. Types of accident to be reported. Fatal accidents. Accident causing injury or illness. Diseases. Dangerous occurrences. Near miss. Reasons why accidents are not reported. Natural fear may people have of being associated with an accident event. Idea of investigating a situation that has resulted in some degree of loss. Reflect unfavorably on their own performance or that of their department. Simply do not wish to interrupt work production. Supervisor's responsibility. More familiar with the people involved. Have a better understanding of the operation. Have a personal stake in accident investigation. Employees may be willing to speak more freely. Size of investigating team. The extent of injury. The potential for injury or damage. The potential of repetitions. The department involved. Requirement for specialized knowledge. Legal requirement. Methods of accident investigation. Managing the accident scene. Collect the facts. Identifying the witness. Eyewitness. Ear witness. Interview process. Document the accident investigation. Managing the accident scene. Treat the injured. Control remaining hazards. Isolate the site to protect people. Preserve the evidence. Sources of information. Time and location. Environment. Physical evidence. Witnesses. Existing record. Keeping of records. The record shall contain the following minimum data. Date of accident or illness. Name of injured or ill employee, sex, and age. Occupation of injured or ill employee at the time of accident or illness. Assigned causes of accident or illness. Extent and nature of disability. Period of disability. Whether accident involved to materials, equipment, or machinery, kind and extent of damage, including estimated or actual cost. Record of initial and/or report to the regional labor office or authorized representative. Conducting an accident investigation. Must answer the following questions. Who was injured? What happened? Where did accident occur? When did the accident occur? Why did the accident occur? How can similar accident be prevented? Physical evidence. Sketches. Can provide valuable references after conditions have been returned to normal. Include anything that could possibly be important. Reference points show the position of objects. Photographs. Taken when details, color, or shape are important. Take pictures of anything that could possibly be important. Finding the witness. Essential for individual to arrive at the scene promptly. Question supervisor to identify employees present at the accident. Workers in adjacent areas may have information, sight, sound, weather condition, lightings, noise and other factors related to accident. Limit contact between witness. Assure the witness will have the opportunity to tell the whole story. The interview process. Get written statement. Reassure the witness. Let the witness tell the story. Begin with open-ended question. Don't ask leading questions. Summarize. Ask for recommendation. Close on a positive note. Documenting accident investigation. Report form should include the following. General information, basic facts about the accident, 5W and 1H. Summary, a basic description of what happened. Analysis, a description of what caused the accident and why it happened. Recommendation, suggestion for eliminating or controlling the recurrences. Accident investigation report. Introduction. Purpose of investigation. Scope of investigation. Methodology. Technique and methods used. Sources of expertise. Summary of accident. Brief description of accident event. Statement of losses and injuries incurred. Investigating team members. Listing of team members. Selection criteria. Detailed narrative of accident. Explanation of all known facts. Description of 3 phases of accident. Pre-contact. Contact. Post-contact. Findings and recommendations. Findings. Determination of causes. Primary causes. Secondary causes. Contributory causes. Recommendations. Solutions. Corrective action plans. Appendices. Accident investigation form. Schedule of investigation activities. Investigation analysis. Photographic evidence. Collection of witness statements. Maps, sketches, drawings. Miscellaneous information. OSH standards. Rule 1020, registration of establishments. Every employer shall register his/her business with the Regional Labor Office to provide the DOL with information as guide in its enforcement activities. Free of charge. Valid for lifetime, except when there is change in name, location, ownership, opening after previous closing. Requirements, IP Form 3. Alt. Rule 1040 Health and Safety Committee. The Health and Safety Committee, OSH Committee, is a group of employees and management personnel which plans and develops policies in all matters pertaining to safety and health in the workplace. OSH Rule, Rule 1040 Health and Safety Committee, Report/Form, Report of Safety Organization, DOL/BWC/IP5, and Minutes of the Meeting, no form needed, where to file, 2 copies, to be submitted to concerned RO. Copy furnished the BWC, when to file, within 1 month after the organization or quarterly. Alt. DOL/BWC/IP5 form. Alt. Rule 1050, Notification and Keeping of Accident and/or Occupational Illnesses. OSH Rule, Rule 1050 Notification and Keeping of Accidents and/or Occupational Illnesses, Report/Form, Work Accident/Illness Report, where, DOL/BWC/IP6, where, when to report, on or before the 20th day of the month following the date of occurrence of the accident, Report/Form, Annual Exposure Data Report, AEDR, DOL/BWC/IP6B, when to report, on or before January 20th of the following year, Report/Form, Fatal/Major Accident, when to report, within 24 hours, where to report, 2 copies, to be submitted to concerned RO, copy furnished the Bureau. Alt. Where. Alt. AEDR. Alt. AMR. Alt. 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 Summary of OSH Administrative Rules, North. Notification and Keeping of Records of Accidents and/or Occupational Illnesses, Rule 1050. Occupational Health Services, Rule 1960. Registration of Business, Rule 1020. Training and Accreditation of Personnel in OSH, Rule 1030. Health and Safety Committee, Rule 1040. As Carrot says, the word is not complete without you.